Alrighty, so before we head off to Lincolnshire, we're going to pet the pussycat. I've already petted the pooch outside, so I thought it's only fair that we cuddle the cat. I mean, come on. The cattle the cat. I was about to say cattle the cat or cattle the cut. What the actual hell? Wow. Although, to be fair, I'm recording about 1 o'clock in the morning, so maybe that's why my brain's just completely half asleep. That might be why, because I'm thinking, wow. Yeah, cattle the cat. Yeah. Oh dear. Not a great sign for things to come, is it? So, just for well, to be fair, I also intentionally waited for it to start recording time because there was a new update come through. I'm not sure if the word at 1.1.1 or if it's all according to the software it's 1.011 or I don't. Yeah. The problem is because the version they do for the uploads, for the updates, is different depending on which console. Which I know might surprise, like thinking, wait, what are you talking about? Unless they've actually synced it up this time. Wow, my English is gonna be terrible tonight. But in the for the last couple of title updates, the actual versions for both PS5 and PS4 version have actually been a little bit different in terms of the names, or at least the number names. So unless they've synced it up to both being exactly the same for the sake of so it doesn't confuse the hell out of people, like fine. But if it's done two different ones, then it is what it is. Because there was one that said 1.0 or 1.0 something or other, and there was a one what was it called? At the 1.04, and I believe there was one called 1.0 or 1.0. Was it 1.1 something or other? Anyway, but anyway, it was a different naming for the PS4 one, so or whichever way around it was. So that was just interesting. So, but yeah, so there's a couple of things I need to check out because, as it stands, there is this opal. There is opal over here, one there, and one there, which are not collectible. Now, there are a bunch. I actually looked at a patch online this afternoon because, depending on where you come out in the world. Look, for those of you who don't know who live in Australia like me, each of these Ubisoft updates will always come pretty much around or just after midnight of the following day. I know you think, I know those think, wait, really? Like, yeah, trust me. For all Ubisoft updates that have come for games I've played, especially in like last 5 years or so, you know, the updates. So if it says for the 14th, it will basically be anywhere. The update for Australia or thereabouts will actually arrive or be downloadable and downloadable anywhere from about 11 o'clock from the 14th to 3 a.m. on the 15th. It won't be during the day for the 14th. That's just the way it's always worked. So I wish it was during the day on the 14th. Believe me, I do. But it is what it is. I know time difference. I'm just saying. So, but anyway, those of you might be wondering. So I'm hoping that because there's a bunch of fixes and all this sort of stability issues that they're fixed up, or they say they're fixed up. So these opals, I mean, okay, it's only worth one, but still like to be able to collect the damn things, you know, seriously. If they've not, like, they've been ages since some of the, like, this has been basically since I went through Grantabridge or Cambridgeshire. So it's like it's been there since basically the start of the game, start of the moment you come into England. So that's been there a while. If I can't collect these, I'm gonna have to reach out to Ubisoft with screenshots of them saying, "Can you please let us collect them?" Like, what's the point of having the icon there if you can't collect it? Like, seriously. I know it's not massive, but it's still something to collect. Like, you should be able to collect a collectible. Anyway.
Pleasure to see you, Eivor.
Oh! She's actually changed the wording! She didn't say, good to see you, love. It's a pleasure to see you. Lovely to see you too, Randy. Thank you for changing that word around. That wording around. Let's commit to Lincolnshire.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Well, I'll actually just have a quick... I was about to use some completely foreign wording that even I didn't understand. So, like, there! Spit that out, try again. What the hell? Oh, good, we get some materials. So, we've got nice. I mentioned to be able to further upgrade 2 more buildings, which is kind of cool. Let's consult Lincolnshire, shall we?
What about Lincolnshire?
A rather boisterous man named Hunwald arrived recently, wishing to speak with you. On a matter of great importance, he said.
Where is he now?
Down at the docks,
Oh.
carousing with my scouts and scaring the fish from the river. He waits for you with great eagerness.
Alright, sure. Why the hell not? Wow, one lord has come to us. He must be desperate.
He sounds charming. I will meet him at once.
Protect your ears.
Oh god, that's foreboding. Okay, now you're gonna think I'm a bit crazy for doing something here, but right now I'm gonna do something that I should not be able to do in a game like this. And you think I know you're gonna say like, wait, why? It's basically in Odyssey. There was I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention this again. They did something right in terms of the whole Order of the Ancients. Once you click, you could only unveil the person's name and appearance once you collected all the clues. In this game, you only have to collect 1 clue to basically see a good enough vision. It's like it's a shadowed version, but I can pretty much see who that is. Not what I'm saying is I don't know who it is, but I can certainly see what they look like. So in other words, I shouldn't be... I know, you could call us cheating a little bit. Well, how's it cheating if it's in the game and it's available? Like, I'm just saying, I mean, it's like the game's letting you cheat in a strange way. I shouldn't be able to see... Like, for me, I can see he's a man of the cloth. You know, he looks like a priest or a bishop. You know, if I remember this image right now, which I'm going to intentionally... So that when I see him in the game, I automatically know he's the crozier. That's it. Now I know he's the person to avoid. He's the person I have to insult every time I can. I shouldn't be able to do this. That's one thing Odyssey did right. They blacked out the thing, so you had an outline there, but you had no idea who the hell it was. You could sit here you click on the damn thing, it wouldn't unveil. This one, it's like with the keel. The moment I saw him, I knew it was Yorm. I knew it was Gorm. I knew it. I remembered it. I knew exactly who it was. Excuse me, I knew exactly who that was. It was like there was no secrecy in it. There was no like, you know, there was no. You know, once I saw it, once I unveiled the first one, it was like, oh yeah, it's Gorm. It's like, oh yeah, okay, it's Gorm. Now, when can I assassinate him? It wasn't, ooh, I wondered who it is. I better get the other 5 clues. And then, oh, it's Gorm! Wow, I didn't know that! Takes all the damn surprise out of it. I know, you don't have to look, but I'm just saying, it's letting you, so why not take advantage of it? I'm just saying. So yeah, okay, man of the cloth, where's the cross, got a pouch there, basically red with the red garments, red and white predominant. Okay, probably a man in his late 40s, perhaps early 50s. Okay, sure, no problem. I'm sure I can remember that. I'm doing it for you lot as well, so if you can see it clearly enough. It'll be the game for you. It's I wish they'd hidden that. I honestly do wish they'd hidden that, but never mind. But I'm doing this so that I can see, okay, if I chat with this person, yes, they are a Templar. Right, I'm going to treat him like a Templar. I will. You better believe it. Hello there. Oh, you're waiting for us to go into a relationship with you. You know what? I will admit, excuse me, I am tempted to break up with Randvi and be in a relationship with Petra. in this game. I am actually tempted. Because then at least we wouldn't have any political problems with Sigurd. Although I don't know if he actually cares, but we'll figure that out in due course.
Good day.
In the company of friends, sitting beside a carefree river.
I'm here for the mead, Lord Boy.
I just adore the laughter of the water, the spice of mead in the nose, the spittle of shouting Danes. No!
So, who do we have the pleasure of meeting? Oh, that's it. Just cut. Okay. Well, you certainly look young. Not that I'm holding that against, I'm just saying. It looks like someone who doesn't know very much of the outside world. That's just the way it sounds. Like he's heard lots of stories but not really experienced that much.
Norse, you trollwort!
Norse, yes, forgive me. Norse.
Yep, he definitely doesn't know much about the outside world.
You may think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a short poem.
Oh
May
dear.
I recite it for you?
Go on, Lord
They're looking
Boy.
with an...
Make me tremble.
and looking at
Oh,
anxiously.
indeed, I shall try. I call it Ode to a Hungry Flame.
Okay.
Another skull come to join us?
Me? Oh, goodness, no. I'm no skald, no. Just a humble nobleman with an interest in versification. An amateur, really.
Okay. It's like,
Shall I continue?
I'm
yes.
not here to judge your poems, Lord. Speak your purpose or down your meat.
Yes. Sorry. I have come with the hope of meeting Eivor, the great warrior of this clan.
Well, you found
If
her.
such an audience is possible.
Oh, you found her. Don't worry about that. To be fair, I feel like saying this one. To be fair, but I'm gonna go with the old. I'm sorry. You are, and you are. Who exactly?
You must understand that Eivor has more enemies than friends in Mercia, Lord. Before I drag you off by your knob to meet her, I would like to know your name.
Yes, forgive me.
Good, thank you.
I am Hundwald, loyal son of Lord Hunbeor, the current Elderman of Lincolnshire. May God keep and cure him. You see, my father is ailing, and in his delirium, evil men have corrupted his judgment.
Oh,
a
yes.
secret and powerful order.
Oh, yeah,
If the
Templars.
whispers are true. Only a month ago, without forewarning, Mercian soldiers chased me, his only son, from my home.
That doesn't surprise me.
I know not why, but I do know my father would never have ordered my exile.
Outcast from your family. That is a hard road to walk.
Could one of your clan help me return to Lincoln?
Sure.
March beside me through the city gates and set me at my father's noble feet once again.
So you want to be escorted home? Father's title could be. Well, you know what? Maybe if you could promise some sort of, I know, an alliance in the future. You know, because it's not going to be an easy mission, especially since you'd be in danger. I mean, we're essentially escorting you as your guard. I mean, we'd like something in return, and then an alliance.
It may be we can help you, but we'll want something in return. An alliance between our clan and yours.
Exactly.
And you shall have it. My father is a great friend of the Danes, in spite of the recent wars.
You sing a sad song, Hunwald of Lincolnshire. A son robbed of his father's protection, now desperate to prove his honor. How far will you go to regain it? To a bloody end?
Oh, indeed. I will plunge into the heat of battle to defend my father, knowing our cause is a righteous one.
I hear you say it, but I don't
All right,
feel the
young lord.
commitment.
My clan has need of me just now, but when I'm ready, we'll find your father together and right the wrongs you've suffered.
Ah, you are the chieftain here. I suspected as
That,
much.
well,
God praise you, Eivor.
we're not exactly the chieftain.
I won't be leading you into the heart of a shield wall. but there will be danger. I want your word. You will follow my orders to the rune.
I am yours to abuse.
If it comes to that.
Oh dear.
I'll wait for you in my safe haven, Bottleston to the northeast. From there, we shall make our way to Lincoln.
Goodbye, Lord boy. Safe travels.
God bless and keep you all.
Well said, Nordvid.
I fear I may be escorting that boy to his own execution.
That might shut him up.
Oh, dearie me. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, so also I found out that apparently he's supposed to be a part of our crew already, if that's been
Welcome,
fixed.
Bjorn. May you find a new home here among the Raven clan.
I hope to, and I will start now.
Cool. So there's been a bit of a problem with him not being able to be recruited onto the ships. Apparently that's been fixed, so it looks like that was the welcoming from Eivor, which is really cool. First problem, we're not the chieftain. I suppose we're equal in terms of what we've been sorting out. It's us and Sigurd. I mean, I get where the kid's coming from. He is just a kid. Well, okay, I mean, like, pretty much late teens, early 20s, but by comparison to Eivor and other people here, he's just a kid. Also, yeah, Templars, I smell Templars, and, yeah, the way he talks, it's a lot of story and not really much in... Why is that revealed itself suddenly? Members of Secret Order ordered exile... Excuse me, of Secret Order exiled the son of the Alderman. Yeah, well, no kidding. Like, that wasn't already obvious. So, it's really cool to actually get this one out of the way, because then we can go and assassinate the liar, whichever way. But it was on it, like, the way he talks about battle, it's all about, it's also the way he talks his tales, like, yes, I've heard the great tales, but never fought in one. That's what screams to me. I could be wrong, but I get the impression he's never fought in an actual battle, much less a war. Sigurd's been in Sigurd. Eivor's been just a couple of wars, you know.
Have a look, Sunan.
Okay. Run around them. Got to shoot me.
Hunwald's back, drinking and jabbering as always.
Hun who?
Hunwald, son of our elderman. Thinks himself a real wonder, slouching with the common folk. Ponce.
Ah, leave him be. If a man wants to drink in the dirt, let him.
Yeah, he's just a kid. Yeah, I kind of
So
figured
this
that
is
was out.
Hunwald's safe haven.
Though we be a Mercian Shire today, tomorrow the kingdom of Lindsey will rise again, as free as the wind on the back of my neck.
Your line of kings died long ago, Hunwald. We're in Lincolnshire now. You need a map to remember?
Alfgar, my dear man, I do not need a map to prove what my bones know for truth.
There's an Irishman among us. I'm sorry, but if that's not an Irish accent, then I don't know what the hell's going on here. Like, seriously, I'm not kidding. That's Irish accent if I've ever heard one in my life.
Hunwald, who is this stranger?
Eivor, come, sit.
Oh, it's not overly full-blooded, but still, it's Irish enough, you can tell.
Bread and ale, please, alewife. I have been discussing my delicate situation with Alfgar here.
Lord,
He is a
It's a
nobleman
thing?
like me. One of Lincolnshire's sturdy thanes.
I figured that much.
Hunwald's idea of sturdy is a mug of ale that won't tip over.
Alfgar has pledged his loyalty to my family, the House of the Ferocious Swan.
Okay.
With his influence and your might, we shall rid Lincolnshire of the ruffians who plague this land, once and for all.
We're going to see your father, Hunwald. That's all.
Indeed, Eivor. With speed and purpose. You are the axle to my wheel, the spark to my tinder.
Also, I forgot to also mention, we should never have used the word "you can abuse me as you see fit." That tells me he's not used to this type of situation at all. I mean, him beer is kind of obvious. Do you actually have any sort of... Well, yeah, do you have one at all?
Hunwald, your father is ill, and your enemies have every advantage under the sun. Do you have a plan, or have I come all this way to watch you drink this watery piss?
Of course, my friend. I am a man of action above all else, ready to leap and dance and fight.
Really?
Listen, I've come to escort you to your father's side. We go now, or I walk.
Plain speaking.
Yes, to Lincoln, away, but with care. The road between here and there is teeming with brigands who wish me dead.
Oh, I
Lump of
wonder.
lard. A single Dane will not protect you against the whole of Mercia's army.
I think you're wrong, Alfgar. And here she'll prove it.
Just getting a good punch in the
I'm
nuts
hot
for
for
you.
a fight, Snowdog. Give me half a chance, I'll stove your heathen face right in.
I just love the wording there. I absolutely love the wording there. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you. Plain speaking to its most bluntness. Oh, hell yes. Let's flight our way out of this world. Come on. Use that verbal gusto, Eivor.
Have you ever seen a blood eagle, my Saxon friends?
A what?
A blood eagle. A raw, magnificent bird I'll tear from your guts. First I crush your ribs. Then I pull out your lungs and stretch them into wings so you can fly to your heaven as fast as possible.
Jesus fucking heathen.
Oh, I love that way that was worded.
You canny fox. That was incredible. Like watching a captain navigate the roiling waters of an angry river. I must void my bladder, Eivor. Then we shall set forth in search of adventures new.
In case anyone's wondering,
You travel with a marked man at your side.
no kidding.
He's with me. You'll be fine.
If I had a scribe jot down all the occasions I'd warn that stupid boy, I'd be the most written about man in history.
I don't doubt you.
Alfgar, the boorish nag of Lincolnshire.
Canny essentially means
I told Hunwald to stay near. Where did he wander off to?
the most essentially the easiest translation for canny. To example, canny fox or canny lad or canny lass is essentially bright or smart. In case anyone's wondering.
Hunwald's in trouble.
When the hell is he not these days?
Look at him. Stop.
Leave him be!
Jesus! He brought a bloody Dane!
I have been struck down, ruined within an inch of my life. But I will survive. I must continue as you will. And if I should expire, avenge me.
Get up, you half-wits. Off with their heads. You're not hurt, you've just been knocked down. Get up, you twit.
I live! I am alive!
Oh,
Heaven
God.
have mercy!
Get
Are
up.
you hurt?
Unbelievable! The Battle of Bottleston will be remembered for years to come!
This is not a battle.
Alfgar! We have won our first great victory!
Hunwald, are you hurt?
Never better,
We should get to Lincoln as quickly as we can.
Yes, you're right. Let's depart. What horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved elderman. Was it naive to believe my status as a nobleman held some sway over the Chairals?
Now I've also changed my mount and I've brought back Hati just because the Pegasus type mount did not impress me enough. So.
The serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me?
Don't start. When you're involving Templars, anything is possible and nothing is off limits to them. That's as blunt as I can be for you, kid.
Look! Boats there! We could sail the waters to Lincoln, sink the ships of any enemies in our way.
Kid, it's a stupid rowboat, not a bloody battleship, you half-wit. Like, oh, dearie me. Oh, no, we're riding there.
What were you told when the gods exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse pucky! Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death. Hungry for his...
Oh, sod off. Continue what you were saying?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death. Hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I cannot help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No.
Oh, for God's sake, can you not get a bloody word in, please? I'm just gonna stop on the side of the road, essentially. Come on, keep talking. Keep talking! Oh my God, game, let him talk!
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would surprise me. Burgred was battling Danes until the end. He had bigger things to worry over.
Perhaps you're right, he's too contained. It must have been King Alfred then.
King Alfred of Wessex?
Really?
That's another kingdom entirely.
Yeah.
Yes, but Alfred has a fearful hatred of the Danes. He must have heard that I am courting one. A beauty
Really?
who knows no equal.
Your Dane, ladylove. Right.
Well, I guess we'll sit. I mean, it's not so hard to believe. Because he doesn't really care about all the politics and everything. He just wants to have fun and just, you know, be a young man. I mean...
If they see me, this will get messy.
Okay.
Here's Lincoln, the city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
Mercian guards everywhere. Follow me.
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your drum.
Had that not get an instant a double assassination there? Well, that should have been able to jump up and grab him, but never mind.
My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat.
No, you're supposed to flick it on. Thank you.
This town is your home?
It was, and should still be. Oh, to see it now fills my eyes with tears.
Save weeping for prayers. We're not inside yet.
One day I won't have to skulk around this town with my face hidden. I will walk proudly among the people I love.
let me just help the people here.
How was your father the last time you saw him?
He was quite poorly, but he has the heart of a lion and the Holy Spirit itself within him. A bout of illness would never bring him low.
Did he think highly of you?
Oh yes, yes indeed. The thanes and clergy of Lincolnshire are not fond of me, but they do not
The people
yet
of
know me
Lincoln.
well enough. Not truly.
Okay. Whoa.
I have barely enough silver to buy peat from those bandit smugglers. They hoard everything.
Can you climb a wall? Do you have to go the other way? Alright, well you do that. And you are? Huh.
Praise God you live! I do, my dear Reaganhair. Body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
Yeah, this is the best question to ask at this point.
Did he walk out that door himself, or was there a struggle?
He wasn't took, nor did he walk. He sort of limped his way on.
On his own, or was he forced?
On his own. It was the Abbess Archer who suggested he be moved. She feared his illness was fast coming.
He still has friends in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there? At the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Oh, that'd be about
We'll
right.
find a quiet way in if we can.
I see. And there we go. And so, well, he seems trustworthy enough from the family perspective, I'd say. I mean, Unworld seems to trust him and know him quite well, so that's always a good sign. He doesn't have any of the marks of the Templar, so that's a good sign. There's only one in this region, so anyway, we'll end this one here, and next time we're going to meet this bishop and that nun, the abbess. That's right, abbess. Yeah, and we'll see what filth and rot is happening inside Lincolnshire. Catch you next time.